What is going on to you, Aries? So you have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Judgment. Hmm. Okay. So there's a sense of the Three of Wands is that you are becoming very successful. Three of Wands is not just about a person. The Three of Wands is about a person that has a lot of potential, a lot of future potential, expecting, or I'm gonna say expecting, but looking for a lot of great things coming for them in the future, right? A lot of things that they want to happen. To to that is and will happen for them. And the thing is, the Ace of Swords speaks to you are starting to hear some conversation where the Judgment, somebody has come to you, Aries, right? Recently, tried to talk to you. They're interested. They were interested, right? But the thing is that the Four of Pentacles. You don't necessarily really think that they're being really serious to be in a real relationship because they probably mentioned how cute you look, right? How fine a lot of you probably looked um, on that specific given day. And you, Aries, figure that the person only really likes your looks as opposed to, yes, your looks and everything like that, but that's really icing on the cake. Your mind and everything like that, and getting to know you, right? Yes, you Aries got a body. I know plenty of Aries that got a body and everything like that. Y'all look real good. But at the same time, somebody that asks you about yourself and finds out a little bit about you and everything like that. And, y'all like stuff like that. You like that. Um, it's hard for y'all to actually share a part of yourself, questions, stuff like this. And so that's important for you, Aries. It's for you to be able to share your story, right? Share things about yourself that obviously a lot of people wouldn't know because they don't know you. They don't ask questions about you, right? They just see you just in passing when you're just going wherever it is that you're going, right? As opposed to getting to know you, walking up to you, asking you, time going by, asking you about yourself, learning about you, right? Educating themselves about you and who you are. And the Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I just see that once again, you Aries you're not in that space as right now, right? Like you're not really there. I'm more so seeing that, you are observant about who approaches you, and you're not interested in anything short term, basically, is what I mean when I say you're not in that space. Yes, you Aries kind of want to just work and finish on the projects that you're doing. I call it projects because, you got you have a lot of other things going on. So yes, I look at them like projects. You have this here, that here. But at the same time, you're still open to get to know other people romantically, you know. And right now, you like I said, you're not in that space where it's like it's about your looks. Yeah, you look good, but at the same time, you were blessed with genetics and all of that, right? A lot of you look real good. A lot of y'all look fine and all of that. But at the same time and everything like that, at the same time and everything like that, you know what I mean? A person has to be more than just that, right? They have to actually get to know you, find out about you, about what makes you you, right? The difficulties, um, why being an Aries, right? Just like being a Libra is a heavy card. I say this to Libra all the time. Why that zodiac axis is so pivotal. Why it's such an important thing. Your experience to who you are uniquely and what it means to be an Aries, right? Both of those things. Because I'm gonna tell you what it is. Because a lot of the times too, people are afraid of only being a zodiac sign, right? They'll be like, oh, am I like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you believe that the zodiac sign down to a T? It's like, no, I can't. There's both. There's a level of is the zodiac sign stuff real? Yeah, but do you have your own uniqueness to it that makes you still uniquely you? Absolutely, yes, that is true as well. Yes. So because that is right, because that's the case, or what have you, right? Um, you know, yeah, you Aries, you know what I'm saying? You want people to find out what makes you unique, is the point that I'm trying to make. And you're just able to sniff out nonsense very soon, and you this person that tried to approach you, you was like, nah, because it wasn't anything on point, right? Like, you're talking to them. Some of you Aries probably did talk to them, get to know them. And again, the Knight of Wands, this person was probably telling you some nonsense, trying to impress you with money. And from my understanding, money, it got a lot of people, right? Because again, you peacocking, right? Like, you trying to stand out so that you can get attention. But at the same time, though, I've never seen a situation where putting money out there and putting money as the forefront, the crux of the relationship, worked, right? The money has to stem from the fact that you want power, you want position in the world, you want to actually implement justice and bring, because that's what it is. You want to implement justice and bring peace to your reality, is what it is, right? You want dominion over your own existence. You want to control your own destiny. And that's what makes it attractive. It's not necessarily the money, right? A lot of times, people don't want to tell you this. People will take advantage of the situation. But at the same time, people get insulted when you try to buy them. You understand what I'm saying? So the point that I'm trying to make here is, this is what this person tried to do. They tried to buy you inadvertently, right? Indirectly. They tried to make it seem like, yeah, they got some things financially going on. But the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles is that at first you didn't know if you were being right to tell them no, right? You were asking if you should tell them no, but eventually you got around to it. The Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles is that, you want to build something with someone. But once again, you don't necessarily know if you're being delusional, right? The Knight of Swords, if you're going to find that, the Knight of Swords and the Lovers is about, yeah, it's out here, it's rare, but it's out here though. You just, like I said, you have to find someone that isn't caught up with the nonsense, is what it is. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's going to be playing the gameplay. Not everybody's going to do that. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to do that, but not everybody is going to do that. Some people look at it like a hassle. I look at it like it's a hassle because I got other things going on. And I'm not saying that I'm the paragon for that, right? The example. I should say the total example. But I am a example of that. I don't like playing the game, Games hasn't worked for me. So I got to do what works for me. And it hasn't worked for me. It never really worked for me. And the more I learned about the game, the more educated I became about it, is the more it just didn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of lying. You got to make yourself into a liar and everything like that. And, it ruins your reputation. And, my reputation, let's just say that my reputation had to precede me. Because if my reputation didn't precede me and I wasn't respected and feared to a certain extent, you know what I mean, then it probably wouldn't have worked out well for me. A lot of people would have probably overstepped a lot of boundaries and probably fulfilled a lot of that stuff that they said that they were going to do. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords, the Sun card, the Five of Cups, the Emperor, which is Aries, and then the Seven of Wands. So overall, this reading is about you, Aries, getting to know somebody, but at the same time, you not taking them seriously because they didn't want to actually get to know you. It was more about the way that you looked and how you fine and trying to get you with bread. But I want you, Aries, to understand that, that is the crux of a lot of relationships. That is the focal point of a lot of relationships. So the Knight of Swords represents what's approaching you, and the King of Swords and the Sun represents you have to be careful. You have to be wise about who you let in, right, past your immediate boundaries. The Five of Cups and the Emperor is about how, and don't regret letting go of some people as swiftly or quickly when you observe that they're on some nonsense. Because some of them, the Seven of Wands, they're going to tell you that you're making a big mistake. But if your vetting skills are on point, if you can ask questions and listen to what they have to say, you will know everything that you need to, right? So unless they're lying to you. But if they're lying to you, all it's going to take is you to require more time hanging out with them. And you're going to see eventually if they are on some nonsense. And then you take it from there. If they are on some nonsense, and not only that too, but also people fall short. But I mean, like, if dysfunction is a consistent thing, then it is that you can say, oh, okay, this person is really out here wild, But that's pretty much it, though. Other than that, let me tell you on some other things that I may get. So, other than that, you Aries essentially have to just continue to do what you've been doing. Ask questions, get to know some people. Don't just rush in immediately just because somebody's showing you interest. What else? Be open, right? Lovers, be open to make sure that, you can actually be in a functional relationship. Don't just get to a point, if you're looking for a relationship, don't just get to a point where you're like, bah, humbug, right? All of you are like this. I ain't even gonna lie, a lot of people are like that, but doesn't mean that everybody is like that, So judge people from a real point of view, from an intelligent point of view. Don't judge people from a dysfunctional, you too quick to jump to conclusions point of view. When I decide to ghost somebody, it's usually because I saw something in them that I didn't like. They were very territorial at first. They don't respect autonomy. They don't respect my time. They don't respect the fact that I have other things that I got to do. And they don't, and truth be told, not only that too, but also, to dive deeper into it, they don't respect my capacity to do the right thing, because that's another part of it too, why it is that I say that, I just don't date too, right? And take the knowledge from me. It's the fact that I've observed, right, that people like these narratives. Part of the reason why is because they want to deal with you a certain kind of way, right? They don't trust in your character. So a guy like myself, right, to use myself as an example, I could show up decent. I could show up to be decent, right? And I would be trying to get to know some of them, getting to know some of them. And they'll say things like, I'm a player and stuff like this. And it's like, you don't trust my ability to actually go out there and have a conversation with other people and not be messing around, right? Because you want to deal with me from the perspective of the narrative. You won't deal with me, right? So I don't know, yo. But other than that, you just so the thing is that I would end up not messing around with these people long term in that sense, because you judging my character based upon falsehood, because you don't want to look at, you're living in a delusional world. It's the fact that you don't want to accept that there's a chance that I could cheat on you, but you have to trust me to not do that. Am I capable of cheating? Everyone is capable of cheating. You know what I'm saying? But the whole cheating thing, once again, people don't want to accept the fact that, and these are truths that people don't want to bring themselves to accept, that this stuff has to come from a sense of free will. So what you'll have is that you don't trust me because you have to control me in order for me to not be capable of cheating. But what they don't understand is everyone is capable of cheating. Not cheating and fidelity, not infidelity. Fidelity is a choice. I have to choose that. But you don't trust me enough to choose to do the right thing. So how in the blue world am I going to show you that I'm valuable if real stuff pop up, and I can't demonstrate to you my loyalty? For you to be able to see it, the only way that you trust it is you have to control it, which is disingenuous. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it for now. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K subs. I got 15,534. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Come on now, y'all know that I'm a Virgo. Y'all know that I'm always doing something. Y'all, you know that I'm the fool, right? So please, if this message is for you, then it's gonna reach you. If it's not, then you're gonna be worried about me tossing this apple up and all this stuff. Leave a comment too, because it does help. Come and get the merch, the readings, the books that I have on Amazon. The link to all of that is in the comment section below, called the Linktree link. Appreciate it. See you on Sunday.